my channel. So hope you guys have a good day. So sorry that I haven't been able to upload my videos because basically I find that I do not have much inspiration or ideas that resonates to share with you guys. For this video, right, actually I like to share with you three things that I think is quite relevant and also helpful during this time that we're living in. Yeah. So as you guys know that in the beginning of this 2020, we are actually didn't expect that we will have this outbreak, this coronavirus that is happening around us and also many parts of the world. Now the numbers actually has increased to almost every part of the country. So for this outbreak, right, actually has somehow caused a lot of panic, fear, anxiety, disruption in our daily lives. So that's why I would like to share with you guys that how are we going to cope or still maintain a state of well-being even during these pestilence or difficult times that we're living, or uncertainty. So the very first thing that I think that most of us is very familiar is that how do we overcome the fear? Yeah, as you know that this coronavirus has actually have caused a lot of panic buying, especially like beginning was the mask, like all the masks are all out of stock. All the masks is fully sold and not able to get the mask. And also secondly, also followed by the supermarket. Yeah, a lot of people stock up the toilet paper, and this behavior, some of the people is really irrational or overreacted, that they actually bought more than they needed, and it caused a lot of other people who really needed it at that time couldn't able to get it and able to buy it also. As you know that this fear, right, this idea has actually been around for many generation to generation. Yeah, we've been dealing with this fear for quite a while. Yeah, and be it the fear of war, the fear of terror, the fear of diseases, or fear of not having enough, and all these things. And now it's the fear of this coronavirus. So the common reaction that most of us is that we will become panic and worried about how our future is going to be like. Will I be able to sustain my living, like my job and my finance and all these things? Yeah. So yeah, these things will always come around to us, that how are we going to face it and what to do about it. So for this fear, right, so how am I going to actually transform it? So okay, so it's like for example, be it the fear of lack. Like for example, if the person who always think that he has this lack of finance, wherever he do something, he feel that he don't have enough money, and he always think that I may not be able to have enough to pay off my bills. So this is something that he keep having this problem or fear in his mind, because he's playing over and over again. So in order to transform it, right, similar to the coronavirus, that we keep watching the news and all this thing playing over and over again in our mind, and what if something bad happened to me, if I got this virus or this kind of thing, what will happen to me and my family if I really out of job, So this fear are all, yes, the similar thing is playing inside our mind, our conscious mind. So in order to overcome this thing, you just have to shift your mindset to, instead of thinking that, oh, I do not have enough, I always have a lack in money and that kind of thing, you have to shift to a level of thinking that, oh, actually my finance is flowing in smoothly and with ease. Something to think of a better outcome rather than you thinking something is bad is happening to you, because the more you think, that thing will grow. So it's best that it's better that you practice. This is all about practice and self-awareness and self-care. You have to shift your mindset to thinking of, oh, I'm going to have enough, or I'm going to have more than enough to pay off my bills. I'm going to have abundance that is coming over my life, and I shall have a happy and blissful life, for something that you want to achieve. So you have to have a ideal mindset, a good ideal mindset, rather a positive mindset, in a way that able to help you to shift this. So this is very important, so that you don't keep dwelling into something that is instead is giving you more stress and more issue, of getting out of your own mental perception. So another way of transforming your fear is that, for example, if someone is always have recurring fear coming out in their conscious mind, like maybe something in the past happened, like unfortunate things that probably will recall in a certain time, something, the fear that has it in you, that you're not able to overcome it. Just let it be. Don't try to avoid or try to resist it, because the more you resist it, the fear will become greater, and you feel very frustrated and angry, and you will drain your energy keep thinking about it and try to analyze it, because the more you try to resist it, it will become greater. I mean, that's the thing. So just let it be, and let it flow. Feel the energy, the emotion that you have for it, and just be aware. Then just find something to transform it. Like, for example, you can imagine that like you have this fear come to you at your conscious mind. You can just think of like a butterfly. You're releasing this butterfly, be set free of it, and it signifies like a freedom. So you imagine that this fear is like a butterfly, be released and be set free of it. It can be also be like you find a relief through praying to God, or so that God is your way of feeling the comfort and the protection that you have from God, so that relieve you from the fear. So we can use this as our daily so-called practice, self-mastery to our state of well-being, so we can carry on with our normal lives and not be so easily affected or giving our power to all this uncertainty and fear that is surrounded in our lives. So the third thing that I would like to share is to be present and have gratitude. Probably you work so hard in order to achieve that goal that you want, but unfortunately you're not able to, so you beat yourself up. But I find that all these things, most important is that you are still alive, and you still have your now moment to start to do what you really want for yourself and your family. If let's say you still have this goal to achieve, you still can do it, and you don't have to feel that it's a failure that you didn't achieve it, because I think that you don't need to dwell about the past, what happened, but you have to keep on living in the present moment, enjoy every moment, and just maintain a positive mindset. Like I say before, that all these are the worries or fear that you have for the future, because the future is not there yet. You still have now. You only have now to do what you need to do. Sometimes we will think that, oh, it's in the future, it's so far away, how am I going to achieve this goal? But if you start to have this goal in your intention, you start to tune in and ready to be receiving it, it will somehow be able to come into fruition when the time is right. As long as according to your alignment. Like for example, maybe it may be a goal or your purpose that you're looking at. So important thing is that you remain in the present and do not be in fear about the future, so that you can able to live your dreams. Yeah. So that's all I'd like to share with you guys for this video. I would really hope that I can connect with you guys, as I say that because for my channel, right, I would like to inspire people on their self-discovery journey. So if you think that my content really resonates with you and you like what I'm sharing and has helped you in certain way, you can just click the like button and also subscribe my channel, so that you'll be notified of the videos that I upload. So with that said, if there's anything that you like to share with me, you can also comment below at the description box. So that's all I'd like to share with you guys. You have an awesome week ahead, and I see you guys soon.